Hello. James. Guys. Can you hear us? You want me to pull it up?
The X5 is down. Again. It's not engine related. It's drivetrain related.
We saw him, but we can't hear him.
How you guys doing? Good morning. I can't believe this has happened. It's coming down here to the Holiday Inn today. And little ways from here, and I lost all propulsion. Engine's fine, everything's running, it just won't go forward or backward. I think it's a transfer case, I'm not sure.
James.
We got a live chat going on here.
James.
FaceTime.
Yeah, it just now went on. You want to come meet them real quick? Except now we can't. Oh, there we go.
Where am I doing? Where am I going here?
Yeah, we had to join the video and the audio. You can see that down below.
Video's not too bad.
Can you still see us? The video's choppy.
Yeah, it's choppy on our end too. We can see you guys just hot. Hi, baby.
Hi, baby. Look, Sophia's here.
Transfer case. I think it's the transfer case.
Sophia's here too.
There it is. $800. Ugh. Oh, here's one for 266 used. So they're not too bad.
Your guys' video's gone.
I'm pretty sure it's the transfer case or the axles, one of the two.
There.
Hey guys.
Okay, we can't see it. Oh, don't touch it. Don't touch that. We don't want to lose connection. Don't touch it. Don't touch that.
Timo, hello. Thanks for saying hello. Transfer case assembly.
Hello?
266 again.
Yeah, we're still here. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
There we go. We can see it now.
Um,
Hey, guys, look. That's mommy and daddy.
Hey, Jane. Hi, Jane.
Crud.
Sophia's here.
Hi. Hi, baby.
She is.
Who's this?
Transfer case is easy to get to, easy to replace. It's like doing an axle.
Jane.
Might as well do the axles at the same
What you
time.
got going on back there, man?
Butter.
Hi, baby.
Oh shoot.
Well, on the video. Is it what? No,
Yeah, I'm looking up some information right now about what's going on.
There you are, maybe.
But won't move in any gear. That's
You hear us?
this guy's an automatic.
Hi.
Hi, baby.
Sophia's here. Sissy's here. We can't see you guys. Hi, baby.
Zeb, I was just on last night. The Stewport.
What are you doing?
I'm trying my best, Stewport.
Is that your big sister? And daddy and mommy? Yes?
Yeah. What are you doing, love?
The drive shaft and the transfer case. That's exactly what I had thought it was.
I love you.
Sounds like the splines are stripped out and no longer turning the shaft. Fairly common if you search any of the X5 boards for
What are you guys doing?
splines.
You playing? You eat breakfast?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, please.
Well, what'd you have? What'd you have for breakfast?
Cutting out for Dad. Oh, what do you got? You got crayons?
Oh.
Okay, well, that's good. Okay. How much work is involved with the transfer case? I had the transfer case off. As you guys know, I replaced the engine in the car. When I did that, I dropped the engine and transmission out of the vehicle at one time, separated the transmission. And when you do that, when you separate the transmission from the block, I believe the transfer case is attached to the block. So when you undo it, it comes undone.
You want to show them your toys? Well, oh, you know what? You can show them your unicorn. You want to show them your unicorn?
The video's frozen.
Yeah.
Your guys' video's frozen.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Good old
It's
YouTube.
really choppy on your end, too. Like, going in and out.
Yeah.
9 minutes to remove the transfer case.
Hey, YouTube. Taking the transfer case of BMW X5 at 2000. To get to the transfer case, you need to take the muffler out. And I'll show you also how to take the transfer case a little bit later. This is the muffler after I took it out. Can't leak it.
I know how to take the muffler off my car. It's not a
We
big
just
deal.
see a frozen picture of her.
Oh,
Aw.
I didn't. I
Hey,
didn't.
baby.
Here's the transfer case.
Right here, please. Show them. Can you see yourself right there?
There's the spline.
Hi. What you guys doing? You playing?
We got.
He's holding up the engine with the jack. Okay. Okay, he's got the drive out. Okay.
You want to go like this? Say hi.
Drive shaft.
Wait. Say hi. Say hi.
That's the baby. I always hated it.
There it is.
Sophia really wants to see them.
Tell James to do it.
Okay. Crap.
It's just a beauty. It was sent by this.
I might have to take this into the shop and have it done. Buy the dip.
We miss you guys.
What does buy the dip mean, sir?
so hard to talk with them. What are you guys doing? This is the only thing we're doing for. Hi, baby.
Hey, CHELLE, how you doing?
Sophia's here, look.
It's an okay morning, CHELLE. It looks like I lost my transfer case
She's so confused, the baby.
in the X5. It's kind of a bummer. That limits what I can
Hi, Sissy.
do dramatically.
Cute. That's what she was saying, Sissy. Hi, baby.
Thought you were down in a stock?
I miss you.
Don't know what that means, sir. Brian Star-Lord. Buy the dip. Thought you were in a stock. Yeah, it's gonna be a hot one out here today.
Hey, what are you doing now? What you got? Let's see it. Let's see.
Yeah, mommy switch spots. Yeah. That's over there. Yeah. Daddy's over there. Yeah. Hi, buddy.
Hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
Daddy. Mommy. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi.
Yeah.
Greg, thank you.
Where's
Greg just sent me a
Jane?
donation. Thank you very much, Greg. That's going to go a long ways in fixing this.
Try to get him again.
No, you're all right. We understand.
Okay.
He's occupied. He's playing.
He's got a big fat belly now. Fat belly.
Greg, thank you. Greg just donated to the issue here. Not the issue. To help fix the problem.
It's frozen again.
Thank you, sir. That was very kind of you, Tim. Wait. Greg or Timo? I don't... Why do you guys do this to me?
You okay? You're okay. Come on. Come here. You want to get another toy? Hey. Hey, say hi. James, say hi. Hi.
Yeah, Zeb, that's about what I found as well. I found used ones for about $250, $275, something like that.
Hi, buddy.
Victor,
What are you doing?
good morning. Victor Debs is here. Everyone's here, heck. Yeah, without the X5 running, I can't do anything. I can't help fitness the van. I can't do anything. The X5 is in the middle of a road right now. Poor thing.
Hi, James. Hey, James.
Look at his face.
Hi, buddy. Hi.
I think the transfer case is broken. I don't have any forward or reverse.
So
I
excited.
think the splines are stripped on it.
We're going to be on this side.
I walked back behind the X5 quite a ways, and I found some pieces. And the oil is really thick, heavy oil, which tells me it's probably the transfer case.
Good job, Jay.
I remember looking at it when I was replacing the engine, and it looked to be in pretty good shape. I would say in the last, I don't know, last year, it's been giving me a whining noise when I'm in reverse. You put it in reverse, you go back a bit, you can hear it whining.
Next week we're gonna start doing.
But the transfer case looks like that's it.
They're gonna start doing in-person visits.
Hey guys.
So,
Desert Runner, how you doing?
What you doing? More toys?
Tim, hold on.
Joy.
Where's it at?
see if they can do something special for Pacific birthday. She doesn't have an answer.
To help the X5, Greg Garwood
I can't see your toy. What you got?
sent $100 to me. Thank you very much, sir.
She's
Let's
looking
see.
for little.
What is it?
What's your baby?
Thank you. Thank you, Tim. Morning, Richard. Richard. Yeah, I can stash the car. I have to tow it in somehow. It's not too far from where I'm at right now. It's 2 blocks away in the dirt. Pahrump's really weird. The Pahrump downtown area is pretty well developed, but as soon as you head out north, south, east, or west of Pahrump, you get into wilderness. And in this case, I was coming down from where I was camping last night, and I hadn't quite reached the city streets yet, so it's still off road. How the hell am I going to get that thing out of there?
You keep getting disconnected.
But I'll just probably park it here in the parking lot, wait for the part to come in, and somehow get it transferred.
Lisa said it looks like
No breakfast this morning. All my stuff's in the car, a couple blocks away from it right now.
It's terrible for internet.
So I have a quick question. It's Sophia's birthday today. Do you think if we talk to Michelle, we could meet at the park or something for like a special visit, or no?
Yeah. 2003 to 2005 transfer case. No, I have a 2001. Where's that? eBay.
Oh. He's crying. Can you hear me?
Oh, this one comes with $1,750 for this.
Are you
So
there?
the main problem with these transfer cases is the spline that goes into it doesn't go in far
I
enough.
have a question. Are you busy today?
There's a way to actually fix that. Anyway,
Oh man, type it in the chat because it keeps going in and out and I can barely hear.
Okay, how do you do that?
yeah, $325 for a transfer case.
Like if you move the cursor,
Pre-owned.
it'll have like different things.
That looks more like it.
Oh, special visit?
That's an automatic transmission one. You need a manual.
Did you hear me say that? Right.
Okay, Timo.
Hi.
You were saying that? Oh, okay.
found it.
And thank you, Tim.
I'm typing it.
Okay.
What does NVG stands for? That looks like the transfer case I'm using right there.
Wow, what a neat job. That's cool.
We were, can you hear me?
Oh, that's a new manufacturer, NVG.
Hi, baby.
Well, this one will fit. Will they take PayPal? Yeah, they take PayPal. Good.
Hi, baby.
Oh, this car is beat up.
She's saying pop. Pop,
Trip. They're showing pictures of this particular car. The part that the car came out of is trashed. But hey, if the transfer case works.
They'd be willing to do that.
Awesome.
The super, here.
Okay.
Lisa.
Okay, so it's not as bad as I thought.
She's willing to, she's gonna ask Michelle.
Do you need to pull the transmission to get the transfer case out? I can't remember.
Hi, baby. That's a lot better.
Hi. Oh, shit. Here, hold on. We're gonna call right back.
Excuse the foul language, guys. That's not me, of course. It's our neighbors here. Yeah, they've got a hotel room, you know. Go to the hotel room and have your private conversations like that. They were talking about, I guess. It was hard to concentrate with them talking because they were talking about something that is very personal. I guess meeting with. It sounds like it was a broken family, and this family is the new family. And they're sharing kids. I don't know. That bugs me. Victor, thank you. Oh my God. Tim O, thank you. And Greg. Oh my God. I've got $168 in donations in the time that I've been on so far. And this is going directly to something like this, a transfer case. Living like this really gets me upset, and when things go wrong like this. Here's what's going to happen. Here's what you're going to see Larry go through. First, I mean, this problem just happened less than an hour ago. So you see me assess, and then you see me recoil back. I just did the assessment. Now I feel like I'm recoiling back, like I'm going through this regret of doing this channel, doing this type of adventure kind of exploring, because it's hard on the car, and especially the transfer case. So I start having regrets, and I start having, I start double thinking myself, like, well, maybe I can pull the parachute now and go back to corporate. No, I'm battling my inner voice right now, telling me to stop doing what I'm doing and go do something else that's much easier and pays you money. So I fight those demons just like everyone does. So don't be too concerned about me upstairs. Mentally, I'm fine. I do this all the time. I love and enjoy working on vehicles. I don't. For some reason, I don't like working on my own vehicles, but I'll work on other people's vehicles, no problem. Like Desert Deb's van, to put that together, that was easy. It's not really mechanical, but it is. It's hands-on. It's a mountain of work. I got through it. You just, jab at it, one problem, one issue, one item at a time, and you just keep climbing that hill until you're on top of it. It will get done. You heard me say earlier, I'm thinking about taking this thing in. Hey Zeb, AAA won't tow a vehicle if it's off-road. It's in the dirt. I might have to get some friends to pull their 4x4s out and tow me in. It's 2 blocks away. 2 blocks. Let me show you where it's at. I will show you. On the maps. There's John there. There's Wheeler Pass Road. You have to walk across a field. So here it is. So I'm currently located at the Holiday Inn. This is pretty much where I'm at, this blue dot. If I walk across this field, my car is sitting right here. That's how close I got to, what happened was, right about here, I made this turn off of Wheeler Pass Road, coming down here, and there's a bump. That bump killed the transfer case, I believe, because it made this crunching sound, and then no power, no forward momentum. Engine revs fine, I can go into gear fine, no crunching, nothing like that. Anyway. That's how far I have to go. So to tow the vehicle, I just go down here and come right back to here. And the parking lot is huge. So you can see this is the whole parking lot area for both the Holiday Inn and the Gold Town Casino, which I rarely go into for some reason. I always go to the Nugget, which is over here. So that's what's going on. My car is literally parked right in front of this. I believe it's in front of here or here. I can't recall which, but just I'm getting in there. I think it's right here. As you can see, it's very close to pavement. If I could have got to the pavement, I could have been going downhill and almost make it up. It would be uphill. It'd be uphill from here. But I need a tow from there to there. Not really a tow, but oops, sorry guys. Good morning. So, I deal with problems unique, I guess. Everyone does that. When I had AAA, they would not tow if you were off the road, off pavement. I know this because I used to track cars, and once in a while I would drive the track car to the track, and same with my friends. And when they would break down, a bunch of us would push their car off the track and onto the road in which AAA would pick up, or tow, I should say. But I don't want to bother anyone with that. I can get some, yeah, a buddy with a tow strap to pull me in. That's. Well, I have buddies like that. They're just not awake right now. It's 10:30. Goldie Khan, hello. Anyone with a chain? Exactly. Heck, if Desert Deb was here, she could pull me with the van. That's a good one, Victor. I like that story. When beer is involved to solve a problem, it's always a good story to listen to. Especially when it comes to cars. So I go through this assess, regret, and then implement a solution. That's kind of how I work. And where I think I differ from other people is I go, and I don't stop until I get to the end. I've got drive. I've got the gumption within me to get this done. And as much as it's going to hurt, and it's going to be hot, and it's going to be not fun, I will get it done. That's just how I work. I'm a stubborn little bastard. So when it comes to shit like that, I do not give up. Giving up is not something I embrace very well, I should say. But thank you, Greg. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Victor. And anyone else who would like to donate to help me get out of this pickle would be great. I'm not looking to buy a brand new transfer case. There's used ones on eBay. Where am I looking at? What the heck? Okay, so can I? Let me go back one page. Okay, there's this. I'll open a new tab. Shakecasters! I think I broke my transfer case. It's hard to tell with the car sitting in the dirt, but I'm pretty sure it's a transfer case. It doesn't go into drive. It goes into every gear. No problem. I thought I broke the clutch at first, but the clutch would at least kind of work. This is not that case. This is just nothing. Reverse in all 5 years, nothing. That happened this morning a couple blocks away from where I'm at right now. Thank goodness it happened where it happened, because I can just walk here. It's less than 5 minutes to get to the car. So, preliminary recon tells me that it's the transfer case and the drive shaft that goes into it. So, yeah, it's a bugger. I just can't remember how difficult or easy it was to put on the block. I remember it bolted onto the block fairly easily. But at one point I forgot to put in the drive shaft that goes into the transfer case. Get a bicycle waiting for repairs. I'm doing the repairs, I'm pretty sure. I don't have the funds to take it to someone to have them do it for labor. And I have all the tools that I need to do this. So I've got a 2001 BMW X5 6-cylinder inline 6 3-liter manual. I believe the automatic and manual transfer cases are the same. I'm going to have to research that, but scoping it out, I'm finding in between 380 to 275-ish. Oh, Cold Bruiser, right next door. I'm thinking I'm going to be doing this repair here in this parking lot. Don't tell anyone. I'm going to have the car towed over here, order the part, have it shipped to me. Getting the part's going to be a different story. I think I can have it shipped to the Holiday Inn. Probably ship it to the Holiday Inn and then install it. I just can't remember if I have to disconnect the transmission from the block to get the transfer case out of that spline. What a bugger. Yes, Christine, it does. That's what I'm talking about right now. The input shaft for the BMW, they had problems, but I think they solved it. I think this BMW has the correct drive shaft put into it. I remember looking at it going, oh yeah, that's fine. In case you guys are wondering what the transfer case looks like. That's kind of what it looks like. This spline goes right into this centerpiece here, and there's another spline that goes into this piece here. That powers the rear drive, but this is the main piece. Well, they're both pretty important. Both splines are, but you get the idea. And of course, this is what hooks onto the drive shaft. Goes to the rear end. What was that? What did I just read? I'm not a tech? What? He's not a BMW technician. But he does stay at the Holiday Inn Express. Richard, no, there's no 2 hours of removing plastic from this vehicle. Oh, it's a commercial. Goldie Con. Hello. Good morning. I don't remember that one. I'll have to look that up. Drive shaft, yeah. Richard, if you can't walk out of the desert, you shouldn't go into it. That's kind of how I live. I'm fine. This BMW, Richard, is kind of unique. It's not what you think these BMWs would be like. There's a few plastic shrouds on the engine compartment at the top. But those are easy to pop off. Less than 5 minutes, you can get them all popped off and start working on the engine. Some of them are needed. One of them is a cold air intake shroud. Another one is for the valve covers, stuff like that. But yeah. I'm not a porn star, but I did stay at the Motel 6. Online tutorials. Well, I've had all this stuff off, Sherry. I remember having the part in my hand, looking at it and assessing whether or not it needs to be replaced. And at the time, it looked perfect. And I remember putting it back on and forgetting to put in that auxiliary shaft that goes to the rear, that goes to the front wheels, the front wheel drive portion of it. But so I had to take it apart again and put it back together correctly. But I've done the work before once, and I'll just have to redo it again. I just can't remember or not whether that transmission case comes off. That's not fun. You have to use like 12 different ratchet extensions to get to some of the bolts to undo from underneath the car. Yes, Richard, I'm kind of like that. If I need four-wheel drive to get to where I'm going, I probably should hike it. And that's kind of how I live. That's why I'm kind of shying back away from all these people who are using their 4x4s to do this kind of exploring. Get out and hike, get some exercise. It's not that bad. It really isn't. Hey, Abel. Abel Windsor's here, everyone. Sherry, do you watch Vice Grip Garage? It's a good channel. If you guys haven't watched it, I'm kind of like that guy in many respects. I just look at cars differently. Vice Grip Garage is the name of the channel. You know what? I'm going to just make it easy for you guys. I'm going to pull it up right now. VGG. He works on tractors, farm equipment, mostly old cars, carburetor driven type vehicles, like 76 and below is what he loves. I'll put up like it's Vice Grip Garage, and this guy's really cool. Engine seized, parked for 29 years, and he starts these things up and drives them home. Which you could do to old cars, you know? You basically only need a couple things to get those things running, and you don't need a whole computer system to run it. So, yeah, that's Vice Grip Garage. I'm a big fan of theirs, or his. Do a repair live stream. Oh, you grew up with mechanics. So, yeah, you know, Sherry. GoldieCon, that's funny. Great channel. He calls spark plug wires. What do you call them? He calls them lightning tubes. He knows what to call them, but in his channel he calls them lightning tubes. He calls batteries lightning boxes, and what else do he uses vice grips for pretty much everything that he doesn't have a tool for, that he needs a tool for. It's pretty funny. I watch it to get the giggles out of it, because it's, you know, stuff that you shouldn't really be doing, like use, 20-year-old gas. You don't do that, It wrecks things, and he shows you what happens when you do that. So yeah, shop class back in the 70s would have been cool. Nowadays, not so much. Russ is weight reduction. Exactly, Richard. That's what he calls it. He calls it racing weight reduction. And if it's happening by the wheel wells, he'll call it, it's for racing so that the air can go into the car and cool off the brakes. Hey, Tom. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed. Problems aren't as bad as you originally envisioned them. I'm hoping it's just the transfer case, but Cripple Creek. Goldie's funny. I lived in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Wilderness is no joke. No, it's not. Too proud to have another man touch their vehicles. Oh, Christine, thank you. I would love donations for this because I don't make a whole lot of money, folks. Let me be honest with you. My YouTube chat. Let's do some YouTube chat right now regarding my channel. Let me get to my analytics. By the way, if you want to see how I navigated this stuff, I'm on YouTube right now, looking at Weiskirk Garage, of course. But I pull up my Eminence front deal, and I see the YouTube Studio. When I click on that, I get my analytics of my channel. And the first thing that I see on my channel is, of course, my membership count and how much I'm making on average, and it's right there. I'm making $112.85 on average. It's always up and down. When you get to payday, which is the 21st, I will receive this money, and sometimes it's maybe $120, $140, sometimes not. But if I don't break 100 here, I don't get paid till the next payday, which is 30 days from that. But yeah, that's my channel. That's what I see first off in the morning. And then I have Patreon. Patreon donations come in as well, and Patreon is, where am I at with Patreon? I think I'm at $201 a month. That's what I get on my Patreon at a 38 Patreon active members. I get $201 a month on average. That's up and down as well. So as you can see, I don't make a ton of money doing this channel. It's almost like donation work. Now I've had my channel revenue up to $260. I think that's the highest I've ever been paid from YouTube, $260. And when that happens, along with my $200 from Patreon, which, check this out. So when I had a big YouTube payment, I would have a very small Patreon because I wasn't really focused on Patreon. I focused on my Patreon, that grew, and then my revenue came down because I'm not putting out as much recently. So that's kind of what you're seeing happen here. It's fluctuating kind of in a weird way. So that's that. What? Moving transfer case. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. Go back to the chat. Christine, you sent to my email address. What's this? Okay. Whoa. Okay, I have to enroll into Zelle. Okay. I'll have to do that. Enroll to receive. Start search. Wow. Agree? Am I done? You've been sent money to receive it. Register below. Okay. 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 Email sent to me just now. Oh, there's the number. Okay, I see what's going on. It's an access code. Register. Yes. Oh, that was easy. I just signed up for Zelle. Oh. Am I done? What's going on here? Okay, well, I guess it's in there. How do you check that? Tim, thank you for your for dropping in, Tim. Did that not go through? What is going on? I verified it. I guess I can check it. No, it didn't go in. Activity. No, it didn't go through. Okay. Continue to your bank. Sign in. Account summary. Okay, well, I'll have to finish this in a bit. No, I don't want to open Photoshop. Oh, it takes a minute? Okay. Because I did everything that it asked me to do in verifying everything, and I'll just let it run its course. Check your PayPal. No, my Adobe Photoshop seriously is launching right now, and I don't know if it's going to be able to make it. I got too much in there. I have too much running right now. Richard, thank you. Oh my freaking God, Richard. Thank you, Richard. I really do appreciate that. No, I do not want this open. Thank you. You're welcome, Wells Fargo. Thank you very much. I bank at Wells Fargo again. I used to be a credit union person, but this kind of lifestyle, you got to use a bigger bank. Yeah, if you guys would like to donate and help me get out of this little bind, I do need that today. I do need help. CHELLE, I will be contacting you by email today. Life is easier watching Larry. Thank you, Richard. I do appreciate your support of the channel and my vehicle. All these funds really going into that. Any money I've been donated to for gas is going into this. So everything is getting cleared out to fix my car. And I'm Fascination Tom Slick is by PayPal. All the information is down below in the details if anyone would like to donate to my channel. Yeah, I'm going to be purchasing a after recon, meaning after I look at really what's going on with the vehicle, I will be purchasing parts. I think without looking, it is the transfer case. All indicators are saying that it is, but until I crawl up underneath there and see what actually is broken, I won't know. But right now, it's looking about $400. $387 is what I'm finding on eBay right now for a 2000 to 2003 BMW X5 transfer case, manual. I have a manual 5-speed in this BMW. Yes, folks, I do. And it's a 3-liter. It's not the 4-liter. 4-liter ones, they're cheaper for some reason. Why would a transfer case on a 4-liter V8 be cheaper than an inline 6? I don't know. I don't know. Here's the output shaft. That's usually what goes bad. That alone is $250. Jeez Louise. $471. This has a 90-day warranty on it. This X5 has been rolled. Holy crap. Look at this thing. Oh my God. I'd buy that for 20 bucks just for spare parts. Look at that sucker, man. Holy crap. That's one messed up vehicle, man. No pictures of the transfer case. Just everything but the transfer case they have pictures of. So this is a parts car someone's parting out. Yeah, everything's saying transfer case to me, and I'm relieved, in a way. Oh, someone did ask me to check my PayPal, right? Is that right? That's right. Richard sent me a donation. Thank goodness. Thank goodness for good people in the world. Close this down for a second. Go back to this. Christine, I love the Larry Show. He's like the Seinfeld of nomads. Your output shaft went out years ago. Well, Richard, I think we're talking mechanical parts here, not yeah, what you're, yeah. More units sold? Question mark. Supply and demand. I see what you're saying. More units sold. I see. Don't throw good money after bad money. Don't throw good money after bad money. What do you mean by that, Randy? Tom Slick, okay. Thank you for the help. Oops. Thank you for the donation, Stephen. Stephen sent over $48.06. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Oh my God. Mix alcohol and 420. I don't like drinking alcohol. I will if I'm sitting down with the right company, but I don't like drinking alcohol and smoking pot at the same time. It does take the stress off. The Pearls of Pauline. Darla, I think my transfer case broke. I have no forward or reverse. Car runs fine. I can go into gear, no problem. But as soon as I let go, it's just, the car will rev. No grinding sounds, nothing. It just won't go forward or backward. It's sitting in the road, just sitting there, hopefully. But so far, I've gotten a lot of donations to pick up a used transfer case. I'm sitting right about $266 right now, $266 to get a new used transfer case. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I went through a rust spot and some dirt, and I think I put too much strain on the transfer case. Finally, it let go, and yeah, it may be the spline. But usually, what happens is you wreck the spline both on the shaft and inside the case. Just replace the whole damn thing. Money pit maybe, but still, it's a great off-road vehicle. It's a little tank. I've used that X5 quite a bit, and I'm surprised it hasn't blown up yet. You have a BMW motorcycle, what a pain in the ass. Not so much this BMW. Plus, it's my home. Yeah. It's my tent. I love the X5. It's like a Jeep. It's not what you think it is. It's in itself an Eminence front. This X5 is not like any other X5. The first gen X5 was built, I think, correctly, where you can service this vehicle anywhere. In this parking lot, I can drop the transmission and the engine out of the X5 in about 2 hours. It can be out of the car, both. Getting it back in is a different story. It's going to take some time to put it back in, but about 2 hours to get the engine and transmission out. So far, transfer cases that I've found for the 2000 3-liter BMW is about $400. I'm thinking I'm going to have to get the shaft as well. Whoop-de-doo. It's all about funds at this point, I guess. Coffee. You know, I never see anyone filling these coffees. I don't see any way to get coffee in there. There's always coffee. That's like a perpetual coffee machine. transfer case. Darla, could you tell me whether or not I have to pull the transmission away from the block to remove the transfer case? I just can't remember for the life of me whether or not I need to do that. I think I can pull the transfer case off without disconnecting the transmission from the block. I think. I used to do that too, Richard. Seriously. Yeah, that's right, Richard. Bill is a big BMW bike rider as well. And thank you everyone for your donations. If you'd like to donate to help this problem, I'm almost there actually. Details are down below, and you can drop drive shaft and pull transfer case, leave transmission installed. Yes! That means I can do this in a parking lot. Yeah, no problem. Darla, you're an amazing person. Dropping the drive shaft is not a big deal. I'd like to hear that. This is totally fixable by yours truly, Larry, without dropping. If I had to drop the transmission, frickin' A, I would probably pay for someone to do that because that transmission is heavy. Drop both drive shafts, okay. Darla rocks. Everyone, let's give Darla a big thumbs up. And if I could hug her, I would do that right now. I'm hugging you, Darla. That lowered my stress level quite a bit because there's nothing worse than getting under there to take this transfer case out without removing the transmission and then realizing you have to remove the transmission. That would suck. Thank God for Darla. Definitely. Chelle. You're absolutely right. She's a big asset to this channel just because I drive around in a BMW. She's a BMW tech or ex-tech. Boxer engines are badass. Little torque monsters. If you don't like revving your engine like in a Honda, you want more torque, BMW's the way to go. Yeah, floor jack to support the trans. I'm figuring that I have to support it somehow with the drive shaft out. Yeah, it's no big deal. I think I can borrow a floor jack. I like lube in the spline. What are we talking about, Richard? Subarus have boxer engines. I had a friend that modified those quite a bit. But donations are being accepted, everyone. I'm following this conversation that Bill and Richard are having here. I've never owned a motorcycle in my life, although I've been thinking about it lately. Stephen O, thank you. So far, Stephen O, Richard B, Victor D, Tim O, and shoot, Greg. Oh, and also, excuse me. And Christine. Thank you very much, Christine. Well, I just have a little wrenching to do on the car, it looks like, but I got to get it towed out here, and I'll have to figure that out. What's this, Bill? There, you need a royal. Fine. $113 bikes you owned? Holy crap. It's dripping on me. What happened? Did I miss my mouth? But right now, it's not the time to be buying a motorcycle. Right now, it's time to be fixing the X5, and once that's done, finishing off the van so that CHELLE can enjoy it. If you guys weren't around for the talk last night, Desert Deb is the person, of course, who bought the van. I think you guys all know that. I'm losing my mind. I don't need to shock like that in the morning. I think Richard Rich probably had all motors in his bikes. Yeah, just the upkeep on just 50 bikes, huh? You'd be pretty much working on bikes every day. Damn, that's a lot of bikes. Oh, Lord. But thank you, Darla. My heart goes out to Darla. Barrage alone. Yeah, the X5 transfer case, I'm pretty sure went out. I can't think of anything else that wouldn't allow the car to go forward or in reverse. Broken clutch. I've had plenty of broken clutches in my past, and this is not one of them. Usually broken clutch, you're stuck in a gear. Or you can get it in gear and it will drive. This is not that. I can hear the clutch working and everything, it's fine. You only need one good bike, right, Bill? One is all you need. What's the life of that chain? It's a good question, Zeb. You see that, Darla? The transfer case has a chain in it. What is the life of that chain? I would guess 100,000 miles. But that's usually not what breaks. Just saying, I'd rather have one decent vehicle and hundreds of great adventures. I've had hundreds of great adventures, and I have one decent vehicle. One life is plenty these days. Zero is fine with me. I have no intentions of getting married. I would have done that a long time ago. Single life for me is the best way to go. For me. Not for everyone. R1 250 GSA. Why am I getting drift on? What is going on here? Oh, it's leaking. Well, I guess I don't need any more coffee, right? Internet's getting slow. Yeah, I'll have to do a little video of me repairing this car again. This looks like a one-day job. I'm guessing 4 to 5 hours to get that thing swapped out. He's a cowboy now. Am I not online? I have internet access. I can close that. Oh! Come on. What's going on? Something's not right. I'm gonna have to restart this. Let's try this again. Connected and it's open. I can't get anywhere. My browser is locking up. It's like I'm not online. I'm going to restart my computer. Something's not right. So there's like a 2-minute delay before I see messages on this, so... Highway 1. I feel like long, foresty kind of California Highway 1, Pacific Coast Highway. There's a name written all over it. Not that you don't see, thousands of motorcycle riders on that every day, but think Desert Deb might be coming out here today. I'm not sure. If she does, she might be able to tow me out of this mess. But Timo, the gentleman who works here, I believe has a 4x4. He can probably pull me out of here or out to this location, parking lot. Yeah, there's something up with my computer. It's no bueno. Yeah, it's not looking good over here. It's on. She's on. Bill. Yeah, well, when you run into vehicles that are going too slow in front of you, you stop. You stop and you get off your bike or car and vehicle and gawk at the ocean for a good 20 minutes and then get on your bike and start riding again until you run into them again and do the same thing over again. That's Highway 1 driving for me. You cannot pass on Highway 1 in a lot of areas. So, yeah, it's a patience deal. We do that at track too, you know. I get behind some slower cars and usually they're Corvette owners or Porsche owners, and us Honda people are going, Time check, 14:31. On a bike you can. On a bike probably. Split lanes, yeah. You got that right, Bill. You should probably not try that. I must be going through an update. Yeah, it's not. How many problems do I need to have in one day? What's wrong with you? Laptop? It's going crazy right now. Yeah, no internet. So I was right. No internet. Disconnect. And then connect. Now bring up a browser window. Disconnect, connect automatically. And then I think I have to open up, yeah, it opens itself. Okay, good. Holiday Inn has a access code you need to put in, and it resets every, I think, 12 to 24 hours, I think. And this is what I see when that happens. And I saw that just now, but I was connected. So it kind of threw me for a loop. No, I'm not giving out the access code. Okay, I'm online, good. So now I can see everyone's, there we are. X5 is down, Ross it is. No need to be sorry. I thought it was worse off than it was, but it's the transfer case apparently is what I've deduced, and won't know until I rip it out of there. But I got to get the car pulled out from where it's at. It's about a block and a half, 2 blocks away. It's sitting in dirt, so I need to pull it out of that and into this parking lot. Once I do that, I need to order the part. It's about $400, And I am collecting donations for that, Ross, if you'd like to donate to that. Details are below. PayPal's the best way. What is this? Oh, that's right. That's right. Yes, I want this. And I have not monetized this live stream, so I can leave music in, I believe. I believe. Is AJ back yet? I don't think she's back in town yet. She was down in Arizona, I think, for a while. And I think she's coming back soon. I was attempting to pull funds together so that I could go on another road trip for fuel, but that money has been diverted into this project now to put a transfer case back on. The transfer case is running right around $400, and so far I've been able to gather about almost $300 to make this happen. We'll see how far this gets. Where's my other window? It's not as bad as it sounds, Ross. You don't have to pull the engine. You don't have to drop the transmission. It's a part that takes some finagling, but you have to drop the drive shafts. Once the drive shafts are dropped out, you can pull this thing off, put a new one back on fairly quickly. I'm guessing it's a 4-hour job. Well, Bill, couldn't you ride up to see Zeb? That sounds like a nice little drive. Near LA. Says he's about an hour away from Disneyland, I think. Can you guys help me with something? Disneyland and Disney World. Disney World's in Florida, right? And Disneyland is in LA. I've been to the Disneyland in Japan. Did you guys even know there was a Disneyland out there? They have a Disneyland out there. It's like a mini Disneyland. Everything's smaller in Japan for some reason. Magic Kingdom is in Florida. Disneyland is in California. Okay. Thank you, guys. I've always jumbled that up. Florida is in... Disney World is in Florida. Okay. Why is it World in Florida and Land in LA? There's got to be a story behind that. I think it's just a larger park, right? I don't know. Just asking. Bill, I'm just going back up here. Are all the off-roaders out playing today? Yes, it's a race. It's the Reno to Las Vegas race, I think. They're all gone. Sorry, Orange County is not LA. It's only the few that live in Orange County. It's not part of LA. I lived 5 years in San Diego, so anything north of San Diego, up to the mountains there, that's LA. you're right by the pier. That's a beautiful pier too. In HB. I wonder if this problem in my vehicle could be anything else. I can't think of anything else that would make it react the way it is. Plus the oil I saw on the ground. It's a patch of oil about yay long. It was stretched out, and it was had a little round washer in it. It was very viscous. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that. I'm pretty damn sure. I forgot to shave this morning, like every morning. Wasn't expecting to be online talking to you guys about a problem with my X5. But this is apparently a common problem with X5s when I'm reading here. When a chain breaks, it'll burst a hole in the case. Okay. Well, there may be a hole in my case. If oil's coming out. Let me check that. Guys. Let's see here. There we go. It's working now. The internet's back up. On my laptop, I think. Yay! Okay. I'm just zooming through these pages like a madman. Get back to the chat. I don't mind having side conversations. It keeps me occupied too. A keeper. There's no price to love or lust. I'm a true believer in not getting married. I think two people who really want to be with each other don't need a contract between two people using a church or state government to make it real. I think people who really have a true connection don't need that crap. They should have trust in each other to know that they're bound to each other. So, yeah, that's just kind of how I see it. Was it Goldie Hawn and her man? I forgot his name. Kurt Russell? Is that it? They're not married. They have kids together. this side conversation is definitely getting my mind away from thinking about the problem I'm up against. So it's good with me, Bill and Zeb. Why don't you guys exchange emails or something? I don't know. Yeah, CHELLE. It's nice, but I'd rather have the bond of just this understanding that no matter what, we're together. You know, it doesn't need to be a forced contract thing. I don't know. Am I old or what? Am I old? I don't know. How many here are married? I guess I should ask that. 1 if you're married, a 0 if you don't want to say if you're married or not, and a 2 if you're not. So 1 is married, 0 is you don't want to say, and 2 is you're not married. Wow, a lot of people are married here. No zeros, I can't believe it. So Zeb's not married, but you have a wife? Or you're together, but you... What? Huh? You gotta have trust in the other person if you're not gonna go through a ceremony, I guess. Oh, I should chime in as well, huh? Well, a 15-year relationship to me is that's a 1 in a non-contract kind of way. Wow, that's a long time from World War II to just recently. Victor Debs, how you doing? 47 conference call from hell. Aren't they all? Yeah, big issues with the X5 today. Not entirely. That's pretty funny. That's funny, Goldie. Equals pot time. Man, that's a big fly. It's outside. But check the size out of this guy. Look at that dude. I mean, that's like 3 times the size of a normal fly out there. It's almost like a bird. I mean, you can see him moving his arms and everything. He's that big. I heard him run into the window and thunk. Yeah, I remember sitting in the car this morning when the problem happened and it wouldn't go any more forward, reverse. It's like, I was just thinking, the transmission's gone. It's not really
You want to eat the muffin?
the transmission. It's part of. But
Here, you can eat it. You want it? No? Okay. Yes. Okay.
he wants to be a YouTube celebrity. Yeah. What the fuck happened to the X5? And all these thoughts go through your head, and your mind can run away with it. And I wasn't allowing that to happen. I kind of knew something was up because of the noise it was making when I put it in reverse. That kind of noise, and it used to not make that noise. It used to be silky, quiet, smooth. Yeah, when you start thinking too much, it's the thinker in you, or in anyone. Let that run away from you. But with a little digging around, it seems to be a common problem and an easy fix. And I do appreciate everyone helping me get to that success and fixing that. What was that? What? I'm gonna just shut that down. But if you take that mentality that Vice Grip Garage guy has, I think his name's Derek. If you take his kind of approach to problems with vehicles, it's not the end of the world. There's always a way to fix things or work around. But when you break a problem down and you really start isolating what it could be, the problem is not so ominous, I guess. Which is the feeling you get, that what the fuck moment that you have in the vehicle when it breaks down. Yeah, hopefully I'm one of those gearheads. But Darla's a wealth of information. She comes on when she knows I'm having a problem, and she pitches in. She helps quite a bit. Yeah, I like it this way. Once in a while you get some people coming in that, like yesterday, were saying some weird things. I just had to hide them from the channel. I think there were little kids just wanting to say something to see if I might strike a reaction out of them. One guy said, I made a video game, do you want to play it? Hide from channel. If you can call the 49ers playing football, then I guess, yeah. I'm not a big 49er fan. My mom is, when it's football season, the whole house turns into 49er stuff. Pennants, tchotchkes, you name it. The whole house is 49er. Green Bay. To dark red 49ers, I guess. You know, she lives up in the Bay Area with my dad there. Moms know best. I guess. Mom has never led me down a wrong path yet, so you got it. That is the vacuum cleaner. They are doing vacuuming every day, like I said. But what I think I need to do right now is contact a few people to see if they can tow me out of where I'm sitting to this parking lot. Richard. Montana. Was one of the GOA teeth. But I think I need to get off my my ass here and start mobilizing some help. And I thank everyone who's donated to the channel to help me out with this. If you're watching after the fact, you can still donate with the information down below. PayPal is the best way to donate to my channel. Just sign up for Zelle, so you can donate to my channel that way. But PayPal is the best, and could certainly help out with Patreon. But PayPal to actually fix this problem. But I think everyone who's donated so far, I've got over almost $300. I got $300 in there. 6, 7, 8, 9, $296. Update coming soon, hopefully, and we'll see where we can get with this issue. But I do thank everyone for help, and you will not be forgotten. Bunch of good people here. Exchange emails, guys. Come on. Go get dirty. Yeah, that's what today's going to be about. Thanks, everyone. Updates to follow. Eminence from X5 and Larry Word out. Oh, you're back. Darla, there's one question. That transfer case, does it have a chain in it? I think the chain would break the transfer case is what Zeb's thinking. So if I find a hole in it, it's a broken transfer case. But I'll crawl under it later today and once I get it into this parking lot to really see what's going on with that. But I'm signing off now, and thanks everyone for your help. I do appreciate it, and updates to follow. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes, because I got to tow the car. I think I mentioned that earlier.